Hi, in this session we are going to discuss about network topology. What is topology? Topology is the physical layout of the system. Here we are going to discuss about network topology. In a network, how the nodes and clusters are connected. That is actually we are going to discuss. The main objective of our session is to describe the basic and hybrid land physical topologies and the uses, advantages and disadvantages. And it also describes the backbone structure of that form the foundations of most local area networks. Here, physical topology means physical layout of nodes on a network. In this session we are going to discuss about basic four fundamental topologies, that is bus topology, ring topology, star topology and mesh topology. Why we need a topology? This is the question arise here while we learning topology. So the choosing one topology over another can impact the type of equipment the network needs and the capability of the equipment. It also based on the network growth and way of network is managed. Based on all these things, we are choosing a network topology. This figure shows the bus topology. There is a dedicated line and each line is connected to a system. So the bus topology consists of a single cable called a backbone. In this figure, this is the backbone and this backbone is connected to every nodes. In this figure, the computer systems are considered as nodes. So connecting all nodes on a network without intervening the connectivity device. There is no intervening between these devices and the backbone is connected to each and every devices. So bus topology consists of a single cable called a backbone. This is the backbone and it connected to all node on a network without intervening the connectivity devices. And devices share the responsibility of getting data from one point to another, and terminator stop signals after reaching end of the wire. That it also helps to prevent signal bounce. These are the advantages and disadvantages of bus topology. It is actually easy to insert. That is the first advantages of bus topology, and it works well for small networks. And it also relatively inexpensive to implement compared to other networking topology styles. Bus topology is an inexpensive one compared to others. So the disadvantages are management costs can be high and the network disruption when computers are added or removed. And break in the cable will prevent all systems from accessing the network. Difficult to troubleshoot. I told that there is a dedicated backbone among all these nodes. So if something happened to this backbone, the systems become down. So break in the cable will prevent all systems from accessing the network. It is actually, and if any error happens in any system or any node, it is difficult to troubleshoot also. Next one is ring topology. The figure showing the demonstration of ring topology. In ring topology, each node is connected to two nearest nodes, so the entire network forms a circle. And one method for passing data on ring topology is token passing. One token is passed to another ring, another node, and that node also passes the token to the next node, so on. So data travels around the network in unidirectional. So traffic flows in one direction. That is actually unidirectional. And one workstation goes down, whole network goes down. That is the disadvantages of ring topology. If one station goes down, then all station will goes down because it works on the principle of token passing. And network is highly dependent. So the advantages and disadvantages are cable faults are easily located and making troubleshooting easier. Compared to bus topology, troubleshooting is easier in this case, and ring networks are moderately easy to install. If something happened to a network, we can easily identify that position and troubleshoot that issues. The disadvantage is it is expensive compared to bus topology and it requires more cable and network equipment, and the expansion to the network can cause network disruption, and the single break in the cable can disturb the entire system. If something happened to some point of the network cable, it will disturb the entire system. Next topology is star topology. In star topology, there is a main hub is the figure demonstrate the star topology. Here, every node on the network is connected through a central device called hub. This is the hub in this picture. Each node is connected to the center device called hub. In star topology, any single cable connects only two devices. If something happens to a cable, it only affects two nodes at most, and it requires more cabling than ring or bus networks. And because we can say it is more tolerant and easily moved, isolated, or interconnected with other networks. That's why we can say that star topology is a scalable topology, and it supports maximum of 1024 addressable nodes on logical network. These are the advantages and disadvantages of star topology. Here, good options for modern networks. Star topology is a good option for modern networks, and it is easy to manage, and it offers opportunities of expansion, and it also popular topology in nowadays, and wide variety of equipments are available to connect with this star topology. The disadvantages: a hub is a single point of failure. If something happened to the hub, the entire system will become down. So it requires more cable than the bus. Compared to ring topology, it requires more cables than the bus. So next one is mesh topology. It is actually a mesh-like structure. The figure demonstrates the mesh topology. Here, mesh topology is computer connected to every other. In mesh topology, each nodes are interconnected. So high level of redundancy. Here in this, we can say that mesh topology has high level of redundancy because each node is connected to each other. And it is rarely used topology. So because wiring is very complicated, we need more wires, and cabling costs become very high, and troubleshooting a failed cable is very tricky because we can't easily identify which cable is lost, and the variation of hybrid mesh create point to point, and connection between specific network device often seen in one implementations. So it is actually rarely used topology. So in this session we learn about basic topology. The basic fundamental topologies are bus topology, star topology, ring topology, and mesh topology. Thank you.